Hello, I am Olu Adetomiwa. Thank you for coming to this channel. If this is your first time, thank you for coming. And if you've been here before, thank you for coming back. And I'm hopeful that those coming for the first time and those that have been here before will keep coming back again and again and again. Also, kindly like the videos and please subscribe if you haven't. And remember to hit the bell sign so you get notified automatically whenever I upload a new video for your benefit. Also, use the share button to share far and wide to all your contacts on all your social media platforms. Thank you and welcome. Now we've had well over 10 episodes, about 20 or more episodes discussing meaning for living. And in this episode, we'll attempt to round it off by looking at the role of association in discovering the meaning for your life. Now, there's a story of a cub, the baby of a lion. Somehow, the cub got lost its way, and landed amongst the herd of sheep. Then the farmer takes it along with the sheep back to the sheep pen, drops it amongst sheep. It grew amongst them. Now they would go out grazing and all that. It's a story. Whether it happened or not, I'm not certain, but I'm illustrating a point. So one day, as they went to the river to drink, on the other side of the not too wide river, there was a lion. It was actually the lioness looking for a cub. So the sheep took off. The lion cub also took off running, because here was a predator. Over time, that happened again and again and again. But there came a day that as this lion made to drink, the lion was the only one taking off. It had taken off quite some distance when it turned around and noticed that the sheep were busy drinking. It went back to the river, made to drink, and again it takes off. Now, to cut the long story short, it was actually taken off from its own reflection, the reflection of its own image in water. Why? Because the reflection looked like the lion that shows up on the other side, and all the sheep would take off running. Now, what do you think happened there? Of course, after some time, the lion discovered itself and stopped running. Instead, it found its way over to the other side to be the lion it was created to be. Now, when you have wrong association, the wrong association clouds your sense of awareness, self-awareness. There's a way the company you keep fills your mind so much that you can hardly see yourself. And this is why I encourage unmarried young men and young ladies, don't hurry into getting involved with someone when you have not really known who you are. You've not discovered yourself. Because for the marriage to work, both parties must have what they bring to the table. So if you haven't discovered yourself, you might just hook up with the wrong person. But once you've known what to say yes to, you certainly know what to say no to. And so your association is very important. We are told, blessed is the man that walks not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor sit in the seat of the scornful, nor stand in the way of sinners. You've got to choose your company. Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 20 says, when you walk with the wise, you shall be wise. Don't walk with people who have no vision. Instead, help them to see the value of vision and encourage them to get one for themselves. A wise man of God said that those who don't have goals live like goats. Don't company with goats. Get a goal for yourself. Get a vision. Get something. You see, there are two categories of people in this life. There are those running from something, and there are those running towards something. Have a purpose. Have a reason to wake up each morning. You see, those who have a reason to wake up each morning don't contemplate suicide. And it does not matter how dark or gloomy. Remember, when you let the word of God enter you, the entrance of the word turns on your inner light, and you are able to see the potentials that you have. You are able to see the good things on your inside. Jesus in John chapter 11 verses 9 and 10, he says, when a man walks during the day, he does not stumble because he sees the light of day. But when a man walks at night, Jesus says he stumbles not because he does not see the light of day, but he stumbles because he has no light in himself. Are you with me? He has no light in himself. So you need to turn on your inner light. You need to have the correct self-awareness, self-discovery. You see, the discovery of yourself will naturally help you know the community to which you belong. I mean, imagine in our part of the world, this is Nigeria in Africa, and we have what we call the south, the north, and even then we have the southwest, the southeast, the south, north central, northeast, northwest, and the rest. Okay? Now imagine that the kind of food that is the favorite in one part of this nation or your own nation is what you prepare and you want to sell to people who are not interested because they come from some other part of your nation. You see, what you have to offer immediately defines the community to which you belong. And these are two elements to fulfillment in life: your self-discovery and locating where you belong. Because once you found the community to which you belong, what you carry will be most relevant there, and you will not just be a success, you will not just be successful, you will be significant. Don't forget that God never created us just so we merely succeed. Instead, much more than that rather, he created us that we might fulfill his plans and purposes. You are not an accidental happening. You are not illegitimate. Your parents might have come together illegitimately, but you are not illegitimate. There was a divine conclusion that necessitated your human or earthly conception. You are here for a purpose. So, with all that we've been able to cover in the last 20 or more episodes, we've come to the end of this series. Not because we've been able to cover all the content. We have so many so much content rather, that we've not been able to cover in the series. But pretty soon, the book that has all the details, all that we have covered, explained in greater details, and so many other principles that we have not been able to touch at all, will be made available to you. And I'm very certain that it will be a very, very productive and fruitful reading for you. Thank you so much for being a part of this series. We are starting another series pretty soon. Please subscribe, hit the bell sign so you get notified immediately we upload a new video for your benefit. God bless you, my very good friend.